Good day, everybody. In case you didn't know, that was My Sweet Lord by George Harrison. Welcome to the Daily Sweep, by the way. I'm your host, Anthony Longhair Leclair. And did you know that on this day, in 1976, George Harrison was found guilty of what is called subconscious plagiarism because of My Sweet Lord? Apparently, he subconsciously plagiarized Ronnie Mac's song, He's So Fine. I don't know what the fuck people were thinking in the well, I mean, I know what a lot of people were thinking in the 70s, but, I mean, I'm not going to play He's So Fine and then play My Sweet Lord. It doesn't matter. But subconscious plagiarism seems like a really weird thing to actually be a legal term. I don't know what anyone else thinks about that, but subconscious plagiarism seems like a rather strange crime to be found guilty of. So because of George Harrison not really knowing that he was plagiarizing someone else's song, apparently money from My Sweet Lord actually was given to Ronnie Mac's estate, which is wow. And then the Chiffons shortly after that recorded their own version of My Sweet Lord, and I don't think that garnered any money for George Harrison. And I'm gonna go out on a limb saying playing the intro of that song is not going to mean I owe money to George Harrison's estate. I don't know. But if someone tries to sue me based on that, then I'll just say, well, how can you sue me when the writer of this subconsciously plagiarized a song in the first place? So too bad, is what I say. I'm sure legally that wouldn't necessarily hold up, but considering subconscious plagiarism held up in the court, I guess it may very well. Now, this is episode 2 of the Daily Sweep. And for those of you who are following along and have a guess about what the Daily Sweep is all about, it's not just about music in the past from this very day. So on August 31st, 1976 is when George Harrison was found guilty of subconscious plagiarism. But there are other things to be dealt with, like present-day music on this very day. Now, I'm not covering a release today. I'm just covering a gig that's happening. There is a band called Chick Jagger, which one might very reasonably assume is some sort of Rolling Stones gimmicky band, which is exactly what it is. But those of you living in Toronto should go out to the Linsmore Tavern tonight at 9:30 p.m. To listen to Chick Jagger, which they are a self-described high-energy tribute band to the greatest rock and roll band in the world. I don't know about that. I mean, the Rolling Stones are good. It's my dad's favorite band, so cool. I did see them live in 2005, and they were on point. They were quite good. But I don't know if they're the greatest rock and roll. They're certainly the oldest, longest running rock and roll band in the world. So that's got to say something. So Linsmore Tavern tonight, for all those in Toronto listening to this, go out and check out Chick Jagger. And for those of you who are in San Francisco or Walnut Creek or Redwood City, these are all in California, by the way, so we're really jumping here. Coming your way October 12th and 27th and February 28th. They are coming to you. So check out Chick Jagger when you can. I'm just going to give you a little sample of what they sound like here.
Paper
So essentially, imagine that Stevie Nicks attempted a British accent and started singing Rolling Stones tunes. That's the vibe I get from Chick Jagger. Obviously, the chick part is pointing out the fact that it's a quote-unquote chick singing all the songs instead of a guy, which is fine. If you check out her outfits, if you watch some of her videos, we'll link some stuff in the description below. But if you check out her outfits, I mean, her and Mick Jagger have got a lot in common anyway. So awesome, I guess. If the Rolling Stones are your thing, then by all means, those of you living in Toronto tonight, head on out to the Linsmore Tavern at 9:30, and you'll get a hefty dose of Stones tunes a la Chick Jagger. I realized I should have tried to be as clever as Chick Jagger's bio, and I should have started this episode with "Please allow me to introduce," and then obviously instead of myself I would say Chick Jagger. But I wasn't that clever. Good for you guys for being that clever. I guess that's your business to be clever in that way. All of the band members have their own special names as well that have to do with Watt or Ronnie or, so that's fun. It's a gimmick, and that's, good for them. They're all accomplished musicians in their own rights, though, so that's kick-ass. Christina Michelle plays the role of Chick Jagger. And they've been together for 9 years, so they're doing something right. And I should point out that allegedly this is America's only chick-fronted Rolling Stones tribute band, which doesn't actually surprise me necessarily. I just wonder what 6 experienced musicians must do on their free time when their day job is doing, as best they can, exactly what the Rolling Stones do, but with like 100th of the paycheck, or like 1,000th of the paycheck. I'm sure they've been going for 9 years, so obviously they've been doing something right, and I'm sure the Linsmore will be pumping tonight. So by all means, check them out. Their site and their YouTube channel, all that stuff is linked below. So check them out. While you're at it, feel free to subscribe to Swept Up. The Daily Sweep will obviously have episodes daily. And Swept Up 3 episodes a week is sort of the goal. We just released one today, a new single from Green Knuckle Material. So check that out. All this is powered by Leclair Studios, by the way. So do feel free to go to leclairstudios.com. You can check out some cool artist wares, and there's a local lit section where you get short stories and poetry from artists, and there's a music review section there. So if you're tired of listening to my voice or the marvelous Marla the Mouse McCarty's voice, don't know how you could, then you can just read the reviews there on the Leclair Studios site. And there are some things for sale there. Check that out. And otherwise, thank you all for helping me sweep up today. And, we'll pull the broom out tomorrow.